The man accused in the killing, DeCarlos Brown, is in the red hoodies on the right side of your screen. He appears to be maybe a little emotional, perhaps a little agitated, but nothing disruptive. There's nothing that gets anyone's attention. About 30 seconds later, Irina Zarutska boards. She's wearing a hat and a t-shirt from a pizzeria, and she sits in the row in front of Brown. She has earbuds in and is looking at her phone. She too's just minding her own business. They ride along for around 4 minutes with nothing unusual happening. Then around 9:50 p.m., Brown reaches into a pocket. We've zoomed in on it here. He pulls out a pocket knife. Seconds later, he would stand up, and from behind, unprovoked, as we stop the video, he would stab the young woman several times.
Kill him the same way he killed her. What other solution is there? A random woman walked onto a bus. This man kills her, stabs her repeatedly. No one stomps this man out. They see the blood dripping. No one notices the commotion until 6 minutes after. And after that time, he gets up and leaves. What's the solution for this career criminal? Kill him the same way that he killed her. He stabbed her to death multiple times in the neck, in the chest. Do the same thing to him. This is on camera, completely unprovoked. There is no missing evidence. This is all clear in the daylight. Don't let him breathe again. If you want to change him, we can go down the route of forced re-education, but nobody's going to want that. So what's the better alternative? For someone that refuses to change in this way, someone who is well into his 30s, should have been a very well-adjusted individual, but he's out randomly killing women from war-torn countries. A Ukrainian woman escapes, comes to America working at a pizza parlor, and she gets stabbed to death in this manner. Kill the man the same way that he killed her. And don't even give him any proper burial. Put him in a hole in the ground. That's the only outcome for these types of people. For these monsters that terrorize their own communities as well as others. I really wonder what Dr. Umar would say, actually. Spike Lee would say. I really wonder what all these pro-black individuals would say. Hopefully they denounce this man, but unfortunately there's not enough of that. There's not enough condemnation of this underclass behavior. There's not enough condemnation of this toxic subculture from within the own culture. There's too much glamorization. Not enough attention paid to this senseless violence. This needs to stop, and it stops by using very harsh tactics. Before you reform, you need to deter. We're way past the point of reformation. It's punishment that's needed. So to this woman, to her family, very unfortunate. I really, really hope that they eventually find some form of peace as the years go by, losing their daughter in this way. Hopefully with the death of this man. And I'll say it again, in case anyone didn't hear me clearly. This man who sat down on a bus that stabbed this woman unprovoked as she was on her phone. She didn't distance herself from him. She didn't sit 15 seats back. She sat right in front of him, minding her own business. She gets stabbed to death. No one kills this man on the bus. He instead walks out. He's probably rearrested or not, I don't know. I don't care to look into it. He should be killed the same way, in the exact same manner. Still alive, still breathing, slowly taking his last look at the sunlight that he ever so disrespectfully wasted. He should be killed the same way that he killed her.